Hi guys, it's Lexi. I'm sharing my very large Teddy Bees order with you guys today. This is from the most recent pre-order, which I will say what one it was in the title or description. But I really went crazy with this pre-order because all of the scents just sounded so darn good on that list, and I couldn't narrow my list down. I really had a hard time, and I feel like a lot of people in the community also had a hard time because that list was insane and like huge. So I went crazy. But with that being said, I haven't sniffed anything except for one souffle and the 2 samples that were sent because I just couldn't wait. So we're gonna go through this box together. You will see my initial reactions, my honest, what I think about the scent on first sniff. And of course I haven't melted any of these. I did get 2 repeat scents, so I will be able to tell you a little bit more about those, but let's just dive right in. So I did get the business card here. So all of the information that's on the back of this, which will be kind of hard to show you guys in camera, I will leave that all in the description below, as I always do with my vendor wax hauls. And I was sent 2 samples, which is very generous. And I have cranberry mimosa here, which is in like an orange wax. Scent notes are tangerine mimosa blended with cranberry chutney. And I did smell this one, but I'll sniff it again on camera for you guys. This is so good. I really like this. It's not like the bitter tart cranberry. It's definitely like a sweet, almost like creamy orange. And then blended with like a little bit of like the fruitiness from the cranberry. It's definitely not like overly zesty orange or overly tart cranberry, which I was almost expecting it to be. This is definitely more on the juicy scale, which I prefer. And I also received a sample in Trickin and Treatin, which is a blend of purple sugar, which is pink and blue sugar combined, beach treats, which is beach nights, and vanilla cake pops, which I'm not a big fan of blue or pink sugar or beach nights, so I knew I wouldn't love this one necessarily. And I don't, it's just not my personal preference, but I feel like if you did like pink sugar, blue sugar, or beach nights, then this would be like a perfect blend because it's got a little bit of everything. But yeah, it's just not my particular favorite, but I'm still very grateful for the sample, and I'll either give that one to a friend or maybe melt it in the bathroom if I have a feeling that I'm brave enough to go for that scent. So everything came packaged with these little worms here, and I will kind of sift these carefully to the side, but to show you guys how everything is packaged, because it looks really great in here. Everything is stacked up so well. I ended up just getting souffles and a couple of the chunks. I can't think of what the name of it. I think it's just chunks. So let me show you guys how that looks on the inside. If you can see that, it's beautifully packaged. Everything is tight together and looks great. So let me just jump right in. So the first souffle here is Green Envy, which this I did smell before I started filming, but this smells so good. The notes are Bartlett pear, Let Them Eat cake, and vanilla bean oil. And I'm not 100% sure what the notes are on Let Them Eat cake off the top of my head, but I want to say that there's some kind of a milk note in there, and probably also a cake note because cake's in it. But it's a really creamy, fruity, very realistic pear scent, but almost like a creamy pear, if you had a pear salad, if you chopped up a bunch of pears and put a bunch of whipped cream in it, and it's just creamy and juicy. It's really, really good. So this one I'm super happy with. Also, I won't open all of these because I have a lot to get through, but all of them have some kind of an embellishment or glitter on the top. This one's just a green glitter. Some of them have a little bit of a design, another little wax color kind of squiggled throughout them. But yeah, so this is gonna take a while to get through, so I'm just gonna go through them pretty quickly. So the next one I have here is Sweetie Pie, and this is sweet strawberries, vanilla frosted cookies, and strawberry frosted cake. And all of the pour dates are on the back here, which is awesome and helpful. So pour dates, scent notes, everything like that you need. Oh, this is not what I expected. So smelling the actual souffle itself, it's a lot more bakery than I thought it was going to be. The vanilla frosted cookies, cookie specifically. Definitely I can smell cookies. But then you smell the bag and it's like way more like strawberries, like the strawberry frosting. So obviously like together it'll probably be a little bit different, but yeah, that's really good. Definitely, I would say almost smells like a pink frosted cookie that you would get at like, kind of reminds me of like those pink frosted cookies that you get at like Walmart. You know what I'm talking about? Like the, anyway, kind of reminds me of that. So a little bit more like crust heavy though. But anyway, so that's that. The next one I have here is Nude Beach. And this is Creme de Bum Bum, Cashmere Cream, and Beach Nights. This is one, the first haul that I ever got from Teddy B's, I got a ton of like Beach Nights and Salty Sea Air type scents blended together. And I found out after the fact that I don't really like that scent oil. So you're probably thinking, Lex, why did you get a scent with Beach Nights? And I don't know, because I like to live life on the edge, I guess. Ooh, okay, I'm not mad at that. So this is what this one looks like. Kind of looks like a beach, like you're on, you know, a beach with sand, and it's got some pretty like iridescent, like pinkish orange glitter. And this is really nice. So to my nose, the Beach Nights scent note isn't like overwhelmingly strong in this. If anything, it's like more of the Boom Boom oil that I can smell, like that type of scent, like the kind of like body care-ish scent. This kind of just smells like a summer nighttime perfume is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But like a specifically like a summer based one, because it's definitely more like the not tropical scent, but like the Boom Boom always kind of reminds me a little bit more of like a suntan oil or like something like that, even though I know you can use it all year round, but kind of gives me that vibe. Very warm and like inviting type of body care scent, but that's Nude Beach, which love the name. I think that's funny. This one here is In at the Crossroads, and this is Palo Santo sweet sugar cookies and a hint of black cherry. So there are a few like black cherry Palo Santo blends out there, but I think it's because they go so well together. And they do. This first smells a little bit more of like the cologne type of Palo Santo rather than like the woodsy. Well, it's a little woodsy. It's so different, like the bag to Souffle. I can smell more of like the cherry note coming through when I smell the Souffle, and more of the Palo Santo when I smell the bag. I guess it's a bit more of a, it smells a bit more woodsy now. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely something that I feel like is like very heavy and deep. I don't smell any of the sweet sugar cookies on Cold Sniff. Totally could change. But on Cold Sniff, I smell like Palo Santo black cherry. But it's also not like, I always get worried that the black cherry will be like too heavy, like almost like, what is it? Cherry Merlot. What is the thing I'm thinking of from Bath and Body Works? Black cherry Merlot? Doesn't matter. Anyway, usually it's like too deep of a black cherry, but this one isn't like overwhelmingly black cherry. So I think that's good. I have Witches Be Crazy, which Witches Be Crazy I have had before in a like a blended scent. So Witches Be Crazy is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and a pinch of cinnamon spiced vanilla. And I had this in, what was the name of the scent that was mixed? Anyway, I just finished up a bag of it. I can't think of it. Anyway, this scent did do really well for me before. I might have actually, coffee bean a la mode. So the scent that I had was a mix of coffee bean a la mode and Witches Be Crazy. Something about dawn. Can't think of it now. Anyway, so I have had both of these scents together, so I might as well talk about this one next. But Witches Be Crazy. This is really nice. It really smells very strongly first of the pumpkin pecan waffle scent, or the pecan waffles. I guess it's not pumpkin pecan waffles, just pecan waffles, but it's definitely very pecan scented, very nutty, but definitely like a cakey, nutty. I like it a lot. It's the pumpkin pecan waffle scent, or I shouldn't even keep saying pumpkin, this is just pecan waffles, but like sometimes that can be like overwhelmingly spicy. I don't get a ton of spice in this one. This is definitely more of like the bread based, but not like yeasty or anything like that, but definitely more of like the bakery based scent of that, and like the nuttiness, but not the spiciness, which I prefer. So this one's really good. I'm very happy to have more of this because I did finish off that, was it Crack of Dawn? That was it, Crack of Dawn, which is a blend of that and coffee bean a la mode. I just finished up a souffle of that and I loved every second. So coffee bean a la mode I got on its own, which is coffee bean ice cream, vanilla, waffle cone, whipped cream, and caramel. And if this is as good as that last one was, because I'm trying to, ooh, got a little extra on the side there. Yeah, this is really good. This just smells like a super delicious, like a coffee shop would smell, like almost exactly what you would smell like when you walk into like a small town coffee shop. Not like, well, I guess you kind of a Starbucks you kind of smell, but it kind of reminds me of one of the coffee shops we have around our area. It's like a little bit of all of the different kinds of coffees kind of brewing all at once, and like just warm, and it's a very inviting scent. I love having coffee scent, so this is perfect. For people that are like more afraid of caramel notes, I don't think the caramel in this is super strong, so even if you are not a fan of caramel, I think you could still enjoy this. It's definitely more of just like a creamy coffee scent to me. So moving on, I have Frankish Princess. This is Beth's favorite here on YouTube, and she's talked about this scent so many times that I just had to pick it up. Even though in my head I was like, I'm not sure if all the scents like sound like up my alley, because I'll tell you why. It's warm donuts, which I do like donuts, but sometimes if they're overly yeasty, I can be like, and then this is the scent that threw me off, or the note, baked bread. I'm not a bread fan, so I'm super nervous about this, but you'll see my reaction on camera. Powdered sugar, I like. A touch of spice blended with blackberry butter pecan cookies, butter pecan waffles, blackberry jam, and butter cookies. So this is quite the mix here. Let's give it a go. It's not incredibly like strong on cold sniff, but I know that Beth loves this one so much, and it's performed well for her, so I'm sure it just needs to be heated up. I could kind of warm it with my thumb if I really wanted to, because I know I'll be melting this for show. Yeah, honestly, I don't get that baked bread yeasty note, which I'm very thankful for, and on cold it just kind of smells like a very soft, sweet bakery scent. Nothing stuck out to me as far as like the doughiness, or like the donuts or the bread. Powdered sugar, I can't really tell. Butter pecan waffles, it doesn't smell like waffly. It just kind of smells like a little bit of like a general bakery scent, which I think is fine. I'm sure that this one will be like one of the kinds that like changes once it warms up, but on cold, I'm not like blown away, but I know Beth loves this and I trust Beth, so I know it'll be good. This one here is Sweetheart Cookies, and this one's also really popular just among like YouTubers and also on the Facebook page. I saw a lot of good things about this. So Sweetheart Cookies is pink sugar, frosted sugar cookies, shortbread, birthday cake, and sweet milk. Pink sugar isn't my thing, I already kind of said that, and sweet milk makes me a little nervous, but because there's so many scents that I heard so many good things about that I was like, I just have to try all of these that have such good reviews on them. So here we go. Okay, pink sugar first, 100% pink sugar. Hits my nose first, which I'm not huge on, but I will say this, if you blend pink sugar in a good way, then I can kind of get behind it. This is something that I'll probably stick mostly into my bedroom when I melt this. I can't say I'm huge on it so far because I really do pick up on the pink sugar. But we shall see. Maybe that might be like a give to a friend kind of a scent, just because I'm not pink sugar. But if you love pink sugar and you love bakery scents, then I can see how anyone would love that, because it's like a pink sugar bakery scent. This one here is blueberry cheesecake waffles, which is blueberries, creamy cheesecake, butter pecan waffles, and maple syrup. So let's see how this one goes. Ooh. Every time now I have a blueberry scent going, I always think of Ashley because she has recently found out that she doesn't like blueberry scents. And I'm like, I feel like that happened to me right when I first started getting into vendor wax. And like you discover all of like the things that you're like, okay, I don't like this at all, or okay, I love this, or like me with Salty Sea Air, I like tried so many Salty Sea Air scents and I was like, maybe I can do it. And then I was like, no, I literally can't. So it's like funny how you find that out. But yeah, so blueberry and Ashley don't mix, but I really like blueberry. So this is good. This is definitely like a very creamy, not an artificial blueberry scent, which sometimes it can be, and then a very creamy cheesecake. So it kind of smells like if you had like just a plain white cheesecake and then you topped it with like almost like hot blueberries, like warmed with like the blueberry drizzle on it too, like the syrup. I like it a lot. This is really good. I don't smell any pecan waffles in this at all. I don't smell any of the waffle-y note. It just smells like a blueberry cheesecake to me. I definitely don't smell maple syrup in this. Not on cold sniff. On warm, maybe it'll change. I almost kind of hope it doesn't because I think it's perfect as is on cold. So, but things might. So, oh, this one here is in Winterfell, which I have this and I'm trying to finish up the bag for like Christmas in July. I'm gonna do like a little finish up my bags for the end of this month. And Winterfell is marshmallow, fireside, palo santo, white birch, icy snow, and vanilla. This is really, really good, you guys. This is like something that I feel like will kind of become a staple for my wintertime scents. It's outdoorsy and like crisp and clean without having that like headache-inducing eucalyptus scent that I just can't do eucalyptus scents because they're almost like too nose cold, like clearing. But like this, because of that white birch and like the icy snow, it's just like, it's like very gentle in the form of like a clean coldness to your nose. It's not like overwhelmingly like, woo, you know, but it's got a little hint of that. And then the like marshmallow fireside and the palo santo make it a little bit more like woodsy and masculine and cozy and like a little bit creamy from like that marshmallow note. It's just, I really like Winterfell. I really like the scent. On the opposite spectrum of winter, we have Hot Girl Summer, which Hot Girl Summer is crisp melon, island coconut, palm leaves, and a hint of beach treats, which is beach nights. I already talked 100 times about beach nights. I'm okay with this, surprisingly enough. I didn't think I would be like 100% on board, but I like it. This is definitely, I smell the melon pretty prominently and the coconut. Surprisingly, I really do enjoy that, even for having that beach night scent oil in it. I also have Mosaic. I'm gonna have to speed it up here, which is sweet raspberries, sugar cookies, and rich peach cobbler. This sounds good. Oh my God, that's so good. Wow. Okay. This is a standout for sure for me. So Mosaic. Oh, it's like really super cobblery smelling to me. Like it smells like almost like the crumbly top coat of a cobbler. Super juicy. Like this is making my mouth water. Dang. Okay. This I should have got more of. That's good. This Mosaic, 100% the best one so far. This one's really, really good. So love that. Super juicy, super cobblery. Definitely, if you guys like bakery scents, that's a winner for sure. I have Lovebirds, which is sugary lemon, citrus fizz, green floral notes, amber woods, and a hint of vanilla. I feel like this one I heard good things about too. Oh, what the heck? Okay. What? Wow, okay, that's interesting. It smells like my childhood. It smells like Fruit Loops, but like lemony, like if you took Fruit Loops and then like squeeze a lemon on it. So it's kind of like, it's definitely like Fruit Loops, but there's something else to it that is confusing my nose. You guys, this is interesting. I think it's like the green note. It almost smells like if you had Fruit Loops and then you had like ivy, or like there's some kind of a green, it's like a green, you're eating a bowl of Fruit Loops surrounded by ivy, or like something, I don't know. This is confusing my nose. I cannot wait to watch all of the hauls come in on this, on like these scents, because I hope somebody else can like say what I'm trying to say that this is. It's confusing me. It's good. It's good. It just smells like it's green and zesty, but not being like a lemon. It's more of like, I don't freaking know, you guys. It's like if you were eating Fruit Loops and you're surrounded by like ferns and ivy, and like that is what it smells like to me. It's so unique, so unique. Okay, that was Lovebirds. So this next one here is County Fair, which is kettle corn, soft pretzels, and fried ice cream. So I love me some ice cream scents. I'm not sure about the fried part, but let's see. Woo, that's good. Ooh, okay. I like this a lot. So to me, it doesn't smell like, well, I guess kettle corn is like the more salty corn. It's definitely not like the buttery, it's not butter popcorn, it's kettle corn, but it's not like, I was worried it would be like that buttery, like popcorny scent. It's not that to me, based on this. It definitely is more of like just a salty, this is actually making my mouth water. It's like a salty, I can smell a little bit of like the doughiness of like a pretzel, but it's not yeasty also. This is not yeasty. It is just kind of like a salty, there's like a sweetness, which must be from like the ice cream. I wouldn't say it's like overly creamy. It definitely just smells like fair air, like the air of like the general scent that is in the air at a fairground. It's really good. Not like super strong, like overwhelming on any of these scents. I think it's just like a nice general like fair scent. I like it. It's really good. I had no complaints on that one. Homemade Memories. This is Rice Krispie Treats, vanilla frosting, and cake pop. So this sounds like a very classic, just like run of the mill, like sweet scent for like anyone's home, you know? And I'm right. This I don't think would offend anyone. I think that this is just like a very plain Jane and like the best way kind of like vanilla scent. I am curious how good of a performer this one will be, because I feel like these are all just such sweet, light scents that it, you know, it's kind of just like soft. This also I feel like would be a really nice thing to blend with like other like things that you might want to like either add a little bit of sweet bakery scent to, or you could definitely blend this on your own also. It kind of reminds me of, what is it, like the Vanilla Crunch cookie scent that's from like Better Homes and Gardens. It's just like a very sweet, classic vanilla scent. In the, like I said, best way possible. It's really nice, really sweet vanilla. And I love vanilla scents. I think vanilla is like the nicest thing to melt when you have company over, because most people are not offended by vanilla. It's kind of just like a happy crowd pleaser type of scent. So that was Homemade Memories. This next one is Kama Sutra, which is orchid blossoms, amber, vanilla, mulled fruit, spice berry, vetiver, patchouli, and sandalwood. And I can smell this already. Like as soon as I open the bag, I could smell this. This one is pretty. Ooh. 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 This is strong. This is by far the strongest one yet that I've smelled. This to me smells like if you had like incense sticks going with like a heightened, there's like a heightened fruitiness, but it definitely smells like incensey, warm, earthy, spicy, kind of like if you were at like a head shop or something like that, because of that vetiver and that patchouli, it's kind of like one of those types of vibes. But this is a little bit more on like, I know it says mulled fruit, but it's definitely more, a little bit more fruity than like completely like patchouli deep, rich, heavy. So it's a little bit better of a balance, but I really like this one. I think this will be like a really nice bedroom nighttime type scent. Okay, so weird cut transition, but my battery died. So I ended up continuing to film without even realizing. So you're gonna get my second sniff impressions, but I will tell you guys, the second half of this box, incredible. I have zero complaints. So let me just continue on. This is La Vida Loca, which is a vanilla passion fruit blended with Life is Good. I'm not sure what Life is Good notes are, but this, to my nose, is just like a very realistic passion fruit, but like tropical with a lot of like creaminess. So imagine like if there was like a passion fruit smoothie with like a coconut milk or something kind of blended in. I don't think there's coconut milk. Well, maybe Life is Good maybe has coconut milk. But it's definitely like a very like creamy, tropical passion fruit type of scent. This one is a like fantastic, like middle of summer type of scent vibe that I'm getting. Love that. I have Miami Vice, and this is fresh pineapples, coconut leaves, and strawberry daiquiri. This one, I really am sad that my battery died because I had the craziest reactions for like the second half of this box because it's just like it kept getting better and better. This scent is fantastic. It is super, super realistic pineapple, like super like freshly cut pineapple, real pineapple, not like that fakey type that you can sometimes get. This almost smells like when you eat too much pineapple and your like taste bud, like your tongue gets all like rough and cracked and weird. That's kind of like, it makes me feel like that on my tongue with how realistic it smells. Oh, it's so good. Mixed with the strawberry daiquiri, it's like a syrupy, sweet strawberry, not like artificial, but like the kind that you would put into like a smoothie or like a daiquiri. I don't know the coconut leaves, I'm not pulling out exactly from this, but it's really good. This scent, I wish I got in a loaf. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you at the end the ones that I wish that I'd gotten in loaf form because there are so many and they're so good. This is Christmas Macchiato, which is fresh pine, buttercream, vanilla waffle cone, espresso, and vanilla ice cream. And on first sniff, this smells like a very rich, dense buttercream, like coffee scent. They don't have buttercream coffees, but like the buttercream's super strong, and so is the espresso scent. And then there is like a subtle kiss of pine, but it's not like an astringent, biting, cleaner type of pine, which can sometimes happen. This is not at all that. This is like a very sweetened pine, and mixed with the espresso and like the other like creamy things like the buttercream, the vanilla ice cream, and like the waffle cone note. It's very sweet. It's like a super, super sweet coffee pine type of thing. It's an odd combination, or like some might think it's kind of like strange, but it totally works and it's really, really good. And this is something that I could melt any time of year, not just primarily like Christmas time, but it could be really good for Christmas time. Khaleesi, another one I wish you could have saw my reaction for when I first smelled it. My mind was blown. This smells so good. It is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. And my description of this when I first smelled it, as I said, it smells like a boss lady who knows what she wants. She's in charge. She's sophisticated and like elegant and powerful, and like kind of like Khaleesi, I guess. That makes sense. I've never watched a show, but I know enough to know that that's what she is. Totally fitting of the name. It just is like, something about this makes me feel like I can put on like some high heels and get to work. You know what I mean? It's just like a powerful, perfumey. I guess it leans more on the scale towards the feminine side. Anyone can enjoy whatever scents they want, but I guess if you're gonna kind of give it a scale, I definitely think it leans more feminine. I think it's because of the tonka bean, and I think it's because of the warm vanilla sugar. It give it like a sweetened type scent. It's sexy though. I love this. Honestly, loaf worthy. This one's so good. So good. I have Anthony's Cabin here. And this is birch leaves, citrus peel, pine cones, white florals, vetiver, sandalwood, and woods. And this is a scent that was like a recreation of a scent that was very special to another member of the wax community. I want to say her name's Dawn. She lost her son, Anthony, and there was a scent that she would melt. I think maybe he liked it, or there was some kind of a significance behind it. But this is like the recreation of that scent, and it smells, I have that original scent still, and it smells exactly like this, so it's like a perfect recreation. Love this scent, and I like that also it's blue because I think that was his favorite color. I know, I think it was his birthday that everyone melted like either the scent or something blue, which I think is just so special. And I love that there's like those ties that you have, certain scents can bring you closer. Makes me want to cry, but I love that. I think that's why I love scent so much. This is totally random. I did my birth chart. I like looked up my birth chart. It said in my birth chart that my sense of smell is one of my like strongest senses, which I was like really shocked by, but I definitely think it is. But I've always been very like tied to like certain scents remind me of certain people or memories or stuff like that. So I think that is like, scent is so powerful, and it's such like an underused thing. I mean, obviously all of us in the community, it's not underused. We all like definitely live around scent, base things off of scent and all that stuff. But like for the general public, I don't think scent is like, I think it needs to be more well loved because I think it's such a powerful thing. Anyway, this smells fantastic. It is crisp, clean, outdoorsy without being like overly outdoor, like overly woodsy. It's definitely more of a bright, clean, like fresh type of outdoorsy scent. I love the scent. Really fantastic. I have 3 chunk bags here. The first one I have is in the Queen's Dowry, which is strawberry pound cake, which is Bath & Body Works type, toasted marshmallows, and pecan waffles. And I was thinking that this would be a perfect scent for a transition into summer and then into fall, from summer into fall, because I did receive a sample of the Teddy Bees strawberry pound cake oil like melt on its own, and I was so obsessed. It was really, really good. So I figured that this one would also be really good because, just it's that mixed with marshmallows and pecan waffles, so like yum. And I was 100% right, you guys. This one is perfect. It is so, I definitely think that this will be perfect for fall because or like transitioning, because it's got like all of those elements of like the fruitiness from like summer and strawberry pound cake, and then it's like that heaviness from like the pecan waffle scent. I just really like it. So this one, definitely excited and impressed with. I have Rain in Woods, which is crunchy leaves, wet flowers, clove, balsam, patchouli, and sandalwood. And this one, I can smell it through the package. This one smells like wet leaves in the fall. Like it just rained and the leaves are like kind of wet and a little bit like smushy, and this sounds gross, but like wet, soggy, like damp leaves, but like really good. Like I love that smell. It smells like the outdoors in the fall to me is what this smells like. So definitely gonna be saving this for fall time because I think it smells like that to me. But it is also a little bit like earthy and sweet, like kind of like almost like a little bit like, kind of reminds me of somebody also was like outside in the fall with the wet leaves on the ground, but had like a cologne or a perfume or like some kind of a body care fragrance on. That's the vibe from this. And then finally, we made it to the end. This one I had to get based on just the rave reviews of this scent. This is Sundresses and Lemonade. I've never tried this before. I wish you guys also could have saw my impression on this because it was very interesting. The notes are fresh ozone air, roses, jasmine, lavender, vanilla, melon, sugared lemon with a fizzy twist. And this, the first thing that hit my nose was that sugar, fizzy, zesty note. It smelled like I was drinking like soda pop and I got a bubble up my nose. That's what this made me feel like. It is definitely like lemony, but clean, like a clean lemony scent. I said it smelled like if you had a lemonade and you had like laundry detergent, but you made the laundry detergent, like it was a lemonade scented laundry detergent. And it had like a ton of like fizziness to it, like a fizzy pop laundry detergent. I don't know, you guys. That's what it smells like to me. This would be something I could see being perfect for a day when you just clean the house and you did all the laundry and everything was put away and the beds were made up fresh and you wanted to keep that clean freshness going throughout the house. This would be that scent, I think. And I really like it. I think it's good. Overall, my standout favorites from this order are Khaleesi, 100%. This is so good. Super like sexy. I love this. I also really love, if you want like a sexy like body care, kind of like a perfumey type of vibe, this one. For a fruity scent, the Miami Vice scent is like fruit heaven. Like you have to love pineapple, but like I love pineapple. So this is like pineapple, tropical, yummy deliciousness. That one is so good. I would say if you want a coffee scent with some kind of like a difference, then this Christmas macchiato is like something you don't see a lot or enough in my opinion. And it's just like really a good standout for me. Let me see what the other ones were. Coffee bean a la mode is also really good, but I did have a good performance with the Crack of Dawn, which is a coffee bean a la mode blended with the Witches Be Crazy. So that, I would say this is a good one also. Winterfell is another one that is like a staple type of winter scent to me. If you want like a crisp, clean winter without like the without it being like a bakery scent, then this is a good winter scent. I also loved Mosaic, the raspberry peach cobbler type vibe that I got from this. Incredible. This Loveworthy 100%. And then also I really did enjoy this Country Fair scent because it is just, it's not like one note based of like one of those. It's not like overly like caramel apple or like overly like butter popcorn or overly funnel cake. It is just kind of like a sweetened concession air type of scent. It's really nice. So those are my top favorites. Overall, I'm really happy with this box because the first go around, I didn't know my own scent preferences well enough and I kind of botched my first Teddy Bees order. The second time I ever placed an order with Teddy Bees, I got like the most small order ever. I think I got like what, 4 or 5 maybe. And I've already went through some of the, like quite a few of those. And now that I went ham, I was really nervous about this order just because I was like, I hope that they are what I hope they are. And they were. I'm very, very happy and very pleased. There isn't one scent that I was like completely against, which I would call a huge success. So if you guys also hauled some Teddy Bees, let me know in the comments below. I really want to watch all of the hauls that I can from this pre-order because this, like I mentioned, so many scents. This just scraped the surface of like a few things that they had offered. The list was unbelievably long and I want to know what the other scents that I didn't pick up smell like. So you guys let me know, sound off in the comments. I hope you have an awesome day, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this, and you take care. Bye guys.